in for cosmetic surgery on his face. Now see how he looks and hear if he would do it all over again. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock on News 4 St. Louis.
Because one day you ran out of excuses and just ran. We made new sugar-free, fat-free General Foods International coffees. So you can unplug without undoing all the good you've done.
Good. Okay, what color is the grass?
Green.
Good. What color is my sweater?
Blue.
What color are my teeth?
Beige. Off-white. Stucco. Mother of pearl.
No matter how great your smile is, don't you wish it could be whiter? Now it can. Introducing new Colgate Whitening with baking soda and peroxide. It has a special ingredient for healthy teeth that are whiter.
Let's try this again.
For whiter teeth, new Colgate Whitening toothpaste.
SnackWell's, your creamy cookie, so chocolatey. Your fat-free cookie, devil's food. You taste so good.
Hey, Cookie Man, just make the cookies. Don't sing about them.
SnackWell's Devil's Food Cookies.
If there's a chance of a baby in your future, the B vitamin folic acid taken before pregnancy may help reduce the risk of neural tube birth defects. Centrum has the folic acid you need, plus other important nutrients.
Centrum, always complete from A to zinc.
This is the new Plymouth Breeze, a standard model. There's standard air conditioning, standard dual airbags, a standard 6-speaker sound system, even standard modified double wishbone suspension. All for a great price. Now we'd like to show you our stripped down model. Plymouth Breeze. One clever idea after another. That's Plymouth.
Because in addition to raising your children, you're also raising yourself. We made new sugar-free, fat-free General Foods International coffees. So you can unplug without undoing all the good you've done.
Watch for these parental guidelines on CBS and use them wisely. Because when we say welcome home, we want to be sure our programs really are welcome in your home.
Elvis, Madonna, Frank, Roseanne, all great stars are known by a single name. Ladies and gentlemen, Ted Danson.
Guest stars on Pearl, CBS next.
To catch a killer, she tries an experimental procedure that gives her the victim's memory and puts her life in danger. Nicolette Sheridan, Murder in My Mind, CBS tonight.
Your boss makes you mad? You want to make more money? You don't like your schedule? Think it's hopeless? Well, surprisingly, there are things you can do about it. But first, you need to know a few things, like your rights. In a News 4 special report, find out what you can do as an employee, how you can fight back. And if the boss ever walks in and says you're fired, what can and should you do? Watch Your Job, Your Rights, tonight at 10 on News 4 St. Louis.
Ponderosa, something sizzling, it's new. Ponderosa, something stirring, it's new. Ponderosa, something's cooking, sirloin temptation.
Try our new sirloin temptations. Charbroiled tips served with hearty burgundy peppercorn sauce, or tossed with grilled vegetables in a zesty steak sauce, or the classic sirloin tips with mushrooms and onions. Served with potato and pondo combo with our all-you-can-eat buffet and Sunday bar, just $6.99. New sirloin temptations at Ponderosa Steakhouse.
Our local school is losing the battle against violence. Disturbing answers on News 4 at 10.
Stay put. There's more Nanny to come.
Some juice drinks only have a little bit of juice in them and a lot of other stuff. But not Welch's. Welch's grape juice is 100% juice. No wonder it tastes so good.
What exactly is clean moisture? It's what you'll find in a new, even better Lubriderm. One that feels distinctly less greasy, even though it's working every bit as hard as always. New, cleaner feeling Lubriderm. See you later, alligator. Hello, clean moisture.
Had a real tough early season there. They weren't able to finish the races. Just nothing seemed to work.
We'll win next time. Don't worry about it.
Finally, I came up with this. You all know what this is. Each one of you guys has got a battery inside, just like he does. Just like it.
We just think of the bunny and we keep going.
That's cool.
I'm not a great coach. I'm no miracle worker. But yet something inside them has got to keep them going.
Quaker is pouring on the big news. Quaker bag cereals. A wide variety of delicious cereals in the great flavors your family craves. So there's always something to satisfy even the most discriminating tastes. And you can forget high cereal prices because these Quaker cereals only cost about $2 a bag every day. Count on Quaker for family favorites at prices that are easy to swallow. Quaker bag cereals. Great taste and savings by the bagful.
Here's my wife, Deborah. Nobody knows me better than her. I can't get away with anything. She's like a mind reader.
It's easy. He's only got one thing on his mind.
So I like sports.
Nice try, Ray.
The best new comedy since Home Improvement. Everybody Loves Raymond after Dave's World, CBS Friday.
February's gonna be one hot month!
Hold on as Madison Square Garden and New York explode with music's biggest night. See who wins Song of the Year. Eric Clapton, Celine Dion, Leanne Rimes, Tracy Chapman, or Whitney Houston, the Grape.
Ross and Rachel are faced with a major decision. What will they do?
You know.
Next on NBC.
Every morning, Darren Granfield makes a lot of stops. That's why he starts with a Chiquita banana from Mom, with plenty of vitamins and potassium that helps Darren feel better and keeps him sharp. Exactly what he needs to get ready for the big boys, or the big girls. Chiquita, quite possibly the world's perfect food.
Promise me you'll come back for me.
I promise.
Over 80 critics call The English Patient one of this year's best films. Now it's been nominated for 12 Academy Awards, including Best Picture of the Year. The English Patient, rated R. Now playing.
The good news is Little Caesar's Pizza by the Foot is big. That's also the bad news.
Guess what? The new Pizza by the Foot's so big there's something for everybody in here.
All right, let's eat!
Little Caesar's Pizza by the Foot with Stromboli. Nearly 3 feet of pizza with your favorite topping on each section and nearly a foot of our new Stromboli fold-over pizza. Just $10.99 carried out.
Pizza, pizza. NBC's newest must-see comedy takes you inside the pages of fashion's Blush magazine.
I tried to keep her out, Jack, but her diet pills give her the strength of 10 former models.
Exploring the highs.
Could you two wait outside?
The lows.
Look at me, I'm brooding and complex.
And the deep philosophical questions that face nature's greatest achievement.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Models.
Me too.
Just Shoot Me. Coming to Wednesdays in 2 weeks on NBC.
Who do you love? Who do you love? Yeah, who do you love? Who do you love?
I'm in charge. I can make appointments. I can break appointments. I can call a meeting. I could call Hong Kong. I am in complete control. I just wish I could open these windows.
On the road of life, there are passengers and there are drivers.
You're watching News Radio on NBC.
Next, have the men pushed the girl next door a little too far?
Get out, you pervert!
Big trouble for men behaving badly. All new NBC next.
A beautiful blonde and her much older husband. He didn't die with a smile on his face.
He had medical problems.
Yeah, a cord wrapped around his neck. All new Law & Order, NBC tonight.
Go where you wanna go. Find the road you've never taken. Pushing your boundaries back when you're up to speed and you wanna break out.
supposed to meet with the wedding planner today. Valerie, it's Mom. Are you all right? Rich says you're not returning his messages. Call me. Okay, Valerie, I've called the police and several of your ex-boyfriends. Where are you?
For the first time ever, Isuzu is offering up to $1,500 cash back on rodeos. So it's easier than ever to get away from it all. But make sure you let your loved ones know where you're headed first.
Look, you don't have to be in love. That comes later.
Today, we're bombarded with information about getting fit, cutting fat, and staying healthy. It's easy to get confused.
I'm Kate Quinn. Coming up tonight at 10, the hamburger is one of the fattiest foods in many diets, but is there a way to keep a juicy broiled burger in your family's fat-free and healthy lifestyle?
Join News Channel 5 and our partners, Dearborg's Family Markets, for fat-free and healthy. Tonight at 10, only on News Channel 5, where the news comes first. Fat-free and healthy, tonight at 10 on News Channel 5.
You've probably noticed all of these commercials about yeast infection treatments. They talk about how effective they are. Even so, if you read the labels, you'll notice there's only one 3-day treatment that comes in the comfortable cream form most women prefer. FemStab 3. It's the only cream out there that treats in 3 days. 3 days? There is no better cure without a prescription. And what could be better than that?
FemStab 3. The cure that fits your life.
Well, listen, everybody, time to ease my heavy load. I'm here to sing the praises about the finest cars on the road. Add the CLK to this classic group, 'cause man, oh man, what a beautiful coupe, yeah. I love my Benz now. Oh yeah, it's the car for me. Well, there's a 380 in my E420, man, I'm in overdrive. The C-Class starts around 31 grand. Now, baby, that's no jive. The SLK is fun in blue skies and in gray skies, too. I'd like to show you the M-Class, honey, but it's not ready for perfect view. No, I love my Benz now. Yeah, I love my Benz now. Oh, yeah, it's the car for me.
This is the greatest phone.
I have an 8-year-old grandson, and of course, he's a Nintendo and Sega Genesis and all that.
The numbers on it are so big, and it's easy to dial.
And he always says, when I grow up, I want to work in a store like you, Granddad, in electronics.
I just recently mailed my grandfather one of these.
All these games, so you get a chance to play with
He's
him.
94 years old, and he can't see too well.
I said, no, Granddad don't play with him, he sells.
He says, now I don't even have to use my glasses. And I said, well, I told you, we always have good things at Walmart.
Saturday, it's an all-new bloopers. Hello, it's the funniest boo-boos on TV. All-new All-Star Tickle Me bloopers, NBC Saturday. Oh,
you want to know a great way to communicate with teenagers? Family meals. After all, don't they always talk with their mouths full?
A message from Centenary Church at 16th and Olive.
Don't miss Schindler's List, Sunday on NBC.
The list is life.
The story is about Schindler. We were in the background. We were the people who he tried to some way save. One man can make a big difference. Give a hope. We stick with him, then we have maybe a chance. And we did. And we survived. To me, he was more than hero. He put his life on the line, and he saved us.
Sunday on NBC. Schindler's List, presented commercial-free by Ford.
When is heartburn worst for you?
After a tough day.
After a spicy meal. Or at bedtime. Whenever it is. Your worst heartburn calls for Zantac 75. Zantac 75 relieves even your toughest heartburn. And it's so safe it has no drug interaction warnings. In fact, doctors have prescribed the medicine in Zantac 75 more than all other acid reducers. The smart choice for your worst heartburn. Zantac 75, the final word in heartburn relief.
Get a good seat, strap yourself in, and hold on tight.
This is not good.
Get ready for an amazing thrill ride. Dante's Peak, rated PG-13, now playing.
Rule 10, Section 3, Paragraph A of the official NBA rulebook, in effect, states that
my crossover is just a move that got me here.
a player shall not run with the ball
And people respect it.
without dribbling it.
And when you take my crossover away from me,
Shall not run with the ball.
I just do something else.
Stop dribbling.
It's time to get down. I have to be smart in this league, and I'm learning game by game.
Thursday, it's time to face the music. Will Ross and Rachel stay together or break apart?
Should we do something?
Yeah, never cheat on Rachel.
Then a very special single guy with Jonathan Lipnicki and Don Rickles. And brace yourself for an outrageous all-new Seinfeld.
What is it?
That'll leave you feeling hammered. Then it's an all-new Naked Truth with Yasmin Blee. Yow! What an all-new Thursday on NBC.
Here, the world's most advanced manufacturing environment, Intel technicians are making Pentium processors. Nearby, other Intel technicians are adding something new. We call it MMX technology. You'll call it fun.
Booty. Fleshy, rounded lobes. A little something, something.
Can I get some?
Call.
Excuse me?
An invitation.
Let's get ready to rumble.
To lure or entice.
Hell, man.
Booty call.
Did you see that tarantula hair fool?
A late-night amorous encounter.
He looked like Predator.
A chance to knock the boot.
These beautiful eyes, those cheekbones.
Booty call.
And I love the little mustache.
Rated R. Opens February 26th.
1, 2, 3.
Lobster lovers, get ready. It's Lobster Fest. Now at Red Lobster. Come celebrate the lowest Lobster Fest prices in 5 years and the newest, most delicious lobster dishes ever. Indulge in the ultimate double stuffed lobster. Dig into appetizers like lobster pizza. Savor tempting lobster fondue. Plus, all your favorites are here. Time's short, so hurry. It's Lobster Fest at Red Lobster.
You're watching Men Behaving Badly on NBC.
You know the story.
This guy knew how to live.
A beautiful blonde with a millionaire husband 3 times her age.
The all-American couple.
He didn't die with a smile on his face.
Have another glass of wine, by the way. We have to kill him now.
The older man, a younger woman, a wicked tale.
He had medical problems.
Yeah, a cord wrapped around his neck.
All new Law and Order, NBC Next.
You are watching News Channel 5, where the news comes first.
Good evening, everyone. New medical research is showing that by cooling the body, doctors can save your brain. At 10, learn how research done here in St. Louis is helping people who suffer serious brain injuries.
Plus, see why Reebok is jumping through hoops to reconcile with some of its female customers.
And the rain is on the way to the St. Louis area. But when will the sun return? I'll tell you at the forecast at 10.
This News Channel 5 update is sponsored by Station Casino St. Charles.
People are either radiators or drains, and I radiate my sunshine on everybody.
You are looking good, baby.
In fact, I get them to thank me for taking their money.
Wow.
The Saturns caught my eye from the first one I saw.
How do you like your Saturn? Keep your shirt on. I'm looking at the car.
People would be screaming and honking.
This is gorgeous.
Get back in your boat.
How about a look under the hood?
I must have talked to at least 2,000-3,000 different Saturn owners. Every single one of them absolutely loved their car.
Seems everywhere you look this time of year, you just can't miss Circuit City's huge President's Day sale. You'll find guaranteed low prices in every department. Right now, you'll pay no interest for 12 months on all digital satellite systems, camcorders over $4.99, and big screen TVs. Plus, all big screen TVs and hi-fi stereo VCRs are on sale. A sale this big is impossible to miss. Hey, everybody will be there. Circuit City's President's Day sale going on now.
After conquering Earth for 30 years, it was time to comfort it. Introducing the all-new Mitsubishi Montero Sport.
What are you doing? Forgot to shave.
A remarkably smooth-riding sport utility vehicle. The Montero Sport. It puts a new face on SUV comfort.
Not bad.
Hey, you missed a spot. The 1997 Montero Sport and Montero from Mitsubishi. Built for living.
The Star Wars trilogy is back on the big screen, and each planet is celebrating in a different way. On Earth, people are playing Feel the Force at Taco Bell. Press the game piece to magically reveal if you've instantly won cash, one of millions of prizes, or a special edition Hummer. See the trilogy, Feel the Force. Play the game at Taco Bell.
Are you sure this is the right theater? I'm not even sure it's the right planet.
Come on and do it. You know there's really nothing to it. It's a lift that you get. It's a rhythm in your step. When you taste the lemon lime, your world comes alive. 'Cause it's cool and it's wonderful and it's totally fine. It's an up thing. Does it every time. Yeah, it's an up thing. It's clear and it's wonderful and it's lemon and lime.
Wow, Daffy Duck! You're the greatest!
Thanks. Take a check?
Sure, Daffy. Just need some ID.
Are you serious? How many big cartoon stars come into the store?
Checks are a pain, but your bank has a better way, the Visa Check Card. And if your ATM card has a Visa logo on it, you've got one. It automatically deducts from your checking account everywhere Visa's accepted.
You're despicable.
Visa Check Card works just like a check, only better.
What a maroon.
What do you get when you mix Alec Baldwin, Howard Stern, and Tina Turner? You get this week's all-new Saturday Night Live, and none of them will promise to behave themselves.
This Monday, Master Magician Lance Burton returns to NBC with an all-new special. Harry Houdini set the standard for death-defying escapes. To this day, most magicians will not even attempt his most dangerous stunts. This Monday, Lance Burton combines 3 of Houdini's escapes when he's tied into a straitjacket, submerged in water, and locked inside the death tank. It's the most dangerous escape ever, if he survives. Lance Burton in The Encounter, Monday night on NBC. Murder ripped from the headlines. An all-new Law & Order, next on NBC.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by 2